Hey everybody, I'm early. I couldn't wait the last minute, you guys. I'm too busy. But hey guys, hey everybody, how's everyone? So happy to see you guys. I missed you all week. I've been so busy this week, you guys. But I'm so happy to see everybody. Let me say hi. Let me say hi. I missed all of your names and faces and energies all week. Hi Sam. Hi Mama Bear. Yay. Buckeye, Rhonda, Jen. Oh my goodness, all my friends. So you guys, okay, let me scroll here a bit. Lisa's here, my bestie Shirley's here, Peggy's here, Beachcomber's here. Yay! Kay is here, Tiger's here, Dean's here. Hi Dean. Hey everybody. Hey. So I've been inventorying crystals all week. You see all those bins right there? That's stuff that's ready to go to the store. But it is so much work, you guys. Hi, Roberta. Nice to see you. So, you guys, I am here to do the tarot class. I see everyone putting their numbers in. We're here today to talk about the Emperor. So, we're on number 4. This is the 5th class, but number 4 in the Major Arcana, which is the Emperor. So, last week we talked about, hi, Casey. Hi, Karen. Yay. I'm so happy you're here. Hello, beautiful. Last week we talked about the Empress, which is the divine feminine of the Major Arcana of the tarot. And today we're here to talk about the divine masculine, the divine father of tarot, the father archetype, who is the Emperor. Okay, yes. So here, let me explain what I'm going to do. Before I get into the Emperor, before we call in the guides to help us through this, let me explain what I'm going to do, okay? So I recently purchased about $25,000. I didn't pay that much, but so far that's what it's come up to, worth of crystals that's going into my store. It is so much work. I have to research the crystal, find out what it's worth, and then I have to weigh it. And then I have to assess its value, because some crystals are worth more depending on inclusions, striations, value, how they look, right? So it's a lot of work. Oh my gosh, it took me all week long to get that much done, and I have twice that much more to do. So I want to give people a really good deal, because I came into a really good deal. So I am kind of going low on my prices. Not kind of, I am going low on my prices. I actually want to sell my pieces. There's several other stores in the mall that sell crystals, and I'm going to undersell them all because they're ridiculously priced anyways. But here's what I'm going to do. As soon as I finish getting them all in the store, I'm going to do once a week, I'm going to do a live in my store, a live crystal sale sitting in my store. So I will be on location. That way, if anyone wants to ask for anything specifically, I can go right to it. But I'm going to start doing that, but I can't really start doing that. Hi, Sunrisa. XX, Sunrisa. It's nice to see you. I'm not going to do that until I'm done. It's pointless to do that until I get everything in there, set up, and done. But as soon as I get it in there, I'm going to once a week. Because how else? I mean, I'm doing pretty good selling locally and selling to just people on foot. I'm actually doing really good. But I know I could do better if I go across the world with them. And I'd rather do that. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. But you know what? You guys want to see? I'm surrounded by crystals right now. Like, I literally stopped what I was doing to do. Hi, Taurus girl. Stopped what I was doing to do this class with you guys, because I missed both my lives this week, but I've got to prioritize. I know you guys understand this. I've got to get this store up, and especially with it being right before Christmas, I'm trying to take advantage of that too. So, but hey, do you want to see a few really awesome pieces, you guys, before we start the show, or before we start the class? You want to say, I have a couple sitting here that I think are just extraordinary. I'll show you. We'll start with this one. This is a bumblebee jasper. I just love the way it's presented as a dragon. Isn't that beautiful? There's one. Wait till you guys see this. This is I was aware of golden. Okay, so I was aware of golden obsidian before. I have like a little piece of it, but look at this. This is golden obsidian. So this is like a snake head. and it's wrapped around, and then it comes in this. Oop. Anyways, oh, isn't that gorgeous? I know. There's that one. You guys, some of these pieces, okay, this is a piece that's new to me. This is Oriental Agate. Look at this. It's like a light blue. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Blue is my favorite color, so I love that one. So, of course, a few of these pieces will probably hang out with me for a while before they make it into the store. You think that's amazing, Dean? Wait till you see this. Look at this. This, look at this piece. Okay, wait. Look at this. You can't even see that hiding down there, but look at the, oh man, I wish that I could show it better, you guys. That's not going to work. I wish I had some light to put behind it. There's a little bit. Look at this, Dean. So there's literally, so the darkness you see here along the bottom, that's amethyst. And then it goes from amethyst into citrine into quartz. And there's a quartz tip at the very end. And then we've got some rhodochrosite right here, which is root chakra. This is a master healer stone right here. Super amazing, amazing, amazing piece. Let's see. I don't want it to fall over. Oh, look at this. Oh, come on. It's not going to work. Darn it. Well, look. This is rainbow fluorite. And you guys can't see it through the camera, I'm sure, but the striations in this piece are incredible. They start at the bottom and they go out through it. This is a wand. Like, this is for very directional, intentional healing and working with the intuition. That is probably one of the prettiest pieces of rainbow fluorite I've seen in a really long time. I love it so much. And look at this one. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm looking into being able to ship them around the world. Okay. There's a place around here that, Dean, that I found. I've been really looking hard because I have so many friends over in the UK and I have friends in South Africa, and I want you guys all to get these. So I'm really looking into what I can do to ship them. There's a new place that just opened up over by Fred Meyer's that does international shipping at a lower price. And so there's things that there's little loopholes. One of the things is, and I learned this by sending something through to Canada to Jenny Prasad, she's another one of our moderators here. I send her stuff to Canada all the time. And one time I made a mistake of putting semi-precious, you have to list everything, right, that's going. And one time I made a mistake of putting semi-precious gems as part of the list. And they wanted me to put like a $10,000 insurance on it. So you just have to be really careful how you word things. I mean, I'm going to say it's rocks, right? Because it's a lot. You don't have to insure rocks. So it's just, don't worry, guys. I'll get them to you. I promise. Okay. This is amazing. This piece is so powerful in my hands. When I grabbed this, I felt, this is fire quartz, and it's such a beautiful piece. I don't know how much justice that the computer's doing it, but look at this one. This is bloodstone. Now, bloodstone, this is the Jesus stone. This is probably the prettiest mini tower bloodstone I've ever seen, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to part with this one. I don't know if you guys are aware of what bloodstone is. Bloodstone gets its name. It derives its name. The biblical story behind bloodstone is that it was the stone that was that the cross that Jesus was on, it's the stone that held the cross, and the red speckled color in it is like said to be like his drops of blood on the stone. So that's what bloodstone is. But look at this. It looks like camouflage to me a bit. I hope you guys can see it. So pretty. Such a pretty little tower. I'm probably keeping that one. And then this one was just kind of cool. This is black onyx agate. Kind of cool, the little shapes and stuff in there. This is similar to the same, but look at this. I love unique, cool looking. This has got some flower agate in it. That's what you're seeing there. Isn't that beautiful? I wish that I could light them up better for you guys. Yeah, that doesn't work. I don't give up very easy, do I? Okay, couple more, just a couple more. This one is UV reactive, and I got a whole bunch of these. I got a bunch of this size towers and obelisks of Euperlite. Euperlite is amazing to work with during your awakening, you guys. Euperlite. Euperlite is UV reactive. Euperlite is this stone that starts to look like it's like embers, like it's lighting up or it's on fire when you put black light on it. Euperlite is fairly new, but it's very, very good for working with through shadow work. Okay. Euperlite for shadow work. If you're working through healing traumas, amazing working with shadow work. Okay. So I got a bunch of those. Look at this beautiful beauty. This is a strawberry quartz, nice big one. Strawberry quartz. I got several of these. Strawberry quartz is good for working through relationships. Strawberry quartz is good for working through if you have issues in love. It's really good for working through relationship struggles, matters of the heart. Also, root chakra. Like if you have a faulty foundation, things aren't real stable where you're living or in your relationship. This one's great for that. I'll show you one more. This is just so gorgeous. And I don't know if I can part with it, but I already had somebody ask me for it. And yeah, I'll probably sell it to her. Hi, Ginger. Nice to see you. So glad you're here. This is my favorite stone. Well, I have two favorite stones. Lapis is my very most favorite stone. Lapis, I feel like lapis is part of my DNA. And I'll show you something with lapis in a minute. But my other favorite stone is ocean jasper. And I love it. So this one is amazing. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but there's areas that you can see down into it that you can see pretty deep down into this one. And there's quite a few of those areas, but this is so beautiful. Anyways, I already had someone express interest in that one, so it'll probably be sold to her. But there's just a few, you guys. That is literally just a very, very few. So I've been working my booty off. I'm getting there. I'm about a third of the way done, I think. So lapis lazuli is absolutely my most favorite crystal. This is lapis. I wear another lapis pendant like this that's much bigger, that's on a silver chain, and it has like a piece of lapis on the top as well. But this one opens. This is like it's got essential oil in it. I'll just put a little bit. So lapis is derived from Egypt. Lapis. So if you resonate that you're a starseed, if you resonate with the like the Egyptians or Anunnakis or that kind of thing, that's where your draw to lapis comes from. Lapis is literally in my DNA. Don't ask me how I know. I just do. I feel like this crystal is part of my DNA. So, okay, guys, thanks for letting me show off a few pretties. I actually have a few more just because these go with the Emperor card. So when I'm working with tarot and I'm working intuitively with tarot, are you drawn to lapis, Sam? Okay, well, I've got a ton of pieces in the store. Can't wait to show you. I love lapis. It's my favorite. So anyways, what I was saying is, when I'm working with the tarot, especially intuitively, and I'm asking for all the energies to come in and help influence me, I do bring in crystals. There's not any like place you can go where you can like find a list of, okay, the Emperor card is these crystals, or the Empress card is these crystals. I'm sharing my experience, what I've experienced. Okay. And it's been successful for me. So that's why I share it. Okay. So when working with the Emperor, first of all, you know what? Let me call in the guides and protectors, angels, ancestors of the love and light. I'm asking for a connection to the God source energy with angelic protection placed around that connection. Can we have a collective connection, please? Everyone that's here, right now, exploring and learning how to explore their own divinity. We are safe and protected within the source God energy always. So be it, so it is. Okay, make sure we get that done. Hi, Laura. Nice to see you. So glad you're here. So this is our 5th class, guys. Card number 4 in the major arcana is the Emperor, the father archetype. This is a tradition. This is like the role model. Okay, so you know what I was thinking, you guys? I was thinking this after I got off the last live. So you guys know how I always do my little prayer. I call in my guides and protectors and I ask for the connection and the protection, right? I'm hoping you guys are doing this with me on the other end. I have a note here and I forgot to do it. I was going to prompt you guys to do the same, to do it with me. Because one thing that's very, very important when you're reading intuitively with tarot, when you're reading tarot, period, at any time, is that you do clear your space, clear the energies from your space. A lot of the times I use this guy. I use my singing bowl. I have yoga bells I use too, or the sage at the palo santo. Whatever feels comfortable resonates deeply for you as an effective way of clearing your energies out so that you don't have any outside influences or anything that alters your perception in the here and now moment or your reading, right? So I want to encourage that before you sit down and do a reading, you clear your space, make sure it's all cleared out, and you call in your guides and protectors, angels, ancestors. Make sure you specify that you would like to speak with the ancestors of the love and light only. They are the ones that are there for your highest good. Now, we have ancestors that are not always of the love and light. You know, I mean, there's yin and yang, right? So I'm always very careful to specify if I'm in a place where I'm willing to hear from the lower vibrational ancestors, I'll specify that. That doesn't happen very rarely. I can't even think of one time specifically, but I always am very careful about making sure that I specify that the ancestors that I'm calling in to help me are of the love and light. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before, but I thought that was important too. So the Emperor is fire energy. The fire element in the tarot, he is Aries. He's associated with Aries. So a lot of time in the symbology, you'll see like the ram heads. Aries is about as those ones that go out. They're the pioneers. They're the ones that they're assertive, you know, and they've got the power to make things happen. So the Emperor card. Let's look at I brought some examples again today. But let's look at our learning card first. Move Gizmo's treat. You want a treat? You're being such a good boy. Okay, so Shirley says, so blessed, bestie. Oh, I'm blessed to have you too, bestie. So Mars is the planet that is associated with the Emperor. Aries is the zodiac, and fire is the element. So on the card, let me grab my glasses, you guys. I am blind. I almost forgot these. I remembered them last second. Okay. All right. Let me see the card. On the cards, it says, for Emperor, it says, you are in control and your hard work has brought you great rewards. You find yourself taking on new responsibilities. Now is a great time to take on projects or hobbies requiring more mental fortitude. So that's the message that comes through when you pull the general message that comes through with the Emperor card. The Emperor, respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, focus, protection, control, discipline, and practical. I'm going to read some of my notes here for you guys real quick. Hey, and by the way, you guys, if I get done talking about the Emperor and what I need to say with the Emperor early, I noticed that you guys had popped some numbers in. I may be able to have time to take a few readings if Spirit wants to lead me that direction. I'm just seeing it. Okay, so Emperor, power and control, leader. He is the one who grabs hold of his sovereignty, exercises his sovereignty. He cultivates inner power. He has very good control. He lives by his own rules and makes his own way. He is strategic. He's organized. He's gives good guidance. Okay, so let's look at the symbology. Well, okay, so the emperor energy brings, I'm sorry, I'm saying the emperor energy brings in with it wisdom and knowledge, and then a strategic way of delivering that out. So the ability to do that. Okay, symbology on the card, you guys, symbology, and I brought a bunch of them here. I'm just going to go over the basic symbology on the Rider-Waite. We've got obviously the emperor sitting on his throne. The throne itself is symbolic for power, authority. On each armrest of the throne are the ram's heads. Those are represent Aries, the Aries, and that again is like pioneering, assertiveness, ability to power, authority. Okay, so then he's wearing a crown and he's got the scepter in his hand. Those two things I feel go hand in hand. Again, symbolic for power and authority. Same as the throne. Also, too, he's wearing the gown or the cloak. What would that be called? The robe, the fancy robe, the regalia. But underneath of that, and it's red representing fire for me. But underneath of that, sticking out, you can see that he's wearing armor, and this is symbolic of him being ready to go to battle, ready to fight for what he believes in, and ready to do that. Okay, let's see. The expression on his face is actually, if you look at it, is actually an expression of is very guarded. Okay, so he's got that poker face to him where you can't really tell how he's feeling. He's very, very guarded. That's always depicted in the tarot, in the different decks, is that as well a lot of the time. And the beard. A lot of times he'll have the emperor will have a beard. This is, for me, this depicts age and wisdom, that as well. The mountains, sometimes you'll see a mountain in the background, and this is the challenges and the burdens and the challenges, and also structure and foundation as well. Hi, Sam. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yay. Thank you, Sam. Merry Christmas, beautiful. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and pick numbers, you guys, and I'll see if I can pop in a few readings. 1222 on my clock right now. That's an angel number. Thank you, Sam. 1222 when I received that. Thank you, beautiful. That's so amazing. Love you. Okay, now let's talk about the dark side. Okay, let's talk about the dark side, because every tarot has a positive and every tarot has a negative dark side. Okay, so the dark side, of course, is going to be all the opposite of everything I just said. It's going to be overly stubborn, rigid, and feeling like you're inflexible. It is going to be maybe the desire to have power over things that you shouldn't have power over, control over others, wanting to micromanage others, or be oppressive, or be like a dictator. It could be obsession with like putting laws on people or mandates, stuff like that. It could be policing others, and trying to tell others how to be. It could be a lack of control, no discipline, just struggling with authority, feeling like you have more authority than you do. So the dark side of the father figure can be, can be abusive, very abusive. So that's definitely in there. Okay, so let's be a little interactive here for a minute, and I'm gonna ask you guys, I know you guys are trying to pick numbers now, but I'm gonna ask you guys what the Emperor card means what feelings does the Emperor card stir for you guys? Hi, Laura. What feeling, when you're looking at the Emperor card here, I'll show a few of them too, and you guys can just tell me what you're feeling about them. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few of them so you can get some good ideas, some different takes, different authors. Not every deck can depict everything on one card, and I love the variations. So with the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, the Emperor looks like he kind of looks like a mayor or something like that, right? Like some kind of authority figure. But do you see the ram here? The symbolization for Aries. You've got the bird, the hawk flying in. He's got his family in the picture in the back. So very cool the way that emperor is depicted. This emperor comes from Adventures in Wonderland, and the emperor is the Wizard of Oz in this tarot. See the mountains in his head? This one is the Unfolding Path Tarot. And so the emperor is depicted in tarot as this race a lot, I've noticed. There's that one. This is the Light Keepers or Light Seers. So do you see a common, we'll take that one out, but I've noticed this in a lot of the tarot decks. The Emperor is that race a lot. Let's see if I can find another one. Is that it? Oh, see, look. This is the, sorry. What is it again? The Ethereal Visions. Let's see. We looked at him. Okay, so he is, this is very interesting for the Emperor. There's the ram head in the middle. You see the eyes all around. We've got the sun. The symbolism is in there. There's just not an individual. So it's just the energy of. And this is the Mind's Eye Tarot. I reminded myself of the names of these right before this. So I could tell you guys. This is the Tarot of a Moon Garden. I like this one for the fact that he's got the world in his hands. So that's a little bit of a different take. This one is Omnito's the Starborn Tarot. And this one's very Egyptian to me. It looks very Egyptian-ish. Okay, just a couple more. Here is the Emperor in the Tridevia Tarot. Oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorite decks. It's so beautiful. There's a lot of detail on this guy. Look at that. And then let's look at one more here. This is in Tarot of Enchanted Dreams, the Emperor. This one's got words on the bottom. It says discipline, structure, rules, authority, fatherhood, leadership, and stability. Okay. Here's my new tarot deck, you guys. It's the cutest little thing ever. Wait, do you guys see this? Look. It looks like Polaroid pictures. Aren't those cute? They've got little sigils on the back. Anyways, this is the Wildlands Tarot. And the Emperor in this deck looks like this. I'm going to read this one. So I picked a few, you guys, that I brought the books with. I like what they say. Okay. Authority, establishment, structure, a father figure. The Emperor is the father figure of the tarot. When you pull him in a reading, it indicates providing for your family, providing protection, defending your family and loved ones. So I wanted to point out that family feel that this one brings and providing for family. Isn't that pretty? Look at the backs. Super cool concept for a tarot deck. Okay, I brought the Westwood. This is also a new tarot deck because look who the Emperor is. Now remember, this one has a take for the Emperor on multiple different things. So for the light side, it is the ruler, the paternal, hardened, dutiful, regimented father figure. It represents security, masculinity, stoicism, experience, mature, patriarch leader, protector, king of kings, fearless, alpha, powerful, tenacious, action-oriented, and a strategical thinker. The shadow, unyielding, dictator, tyrant, militant, controlling, dominator, battle-scarred. That's a good one. Insatiable, barbaric, inflexible, ruthless, authoritarian, pompous, emasculating. Wow, that's a good one. Attitude, commander, arrogance, strict, and daddy issues. I never thought about daddy issues. That's a good one. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. So the Emperor in love. Once you have penetrated the inner sanctum of the Emperor's heart, you're in for life. So when you pull the Emperor card in a love reading, it's saying once you have plucked his heartstrings, you're in it for life. When the Emperor loves, he loves hard, but in the same breath, he's very hard to love. And this is where the conundrum lies. Being a defensive type of card, it's challenging to get close to someone like the Emperor, but not impossible. Okay, so the Emperor in Mama Bear says this is the reverse of that is our prime minister. Oh, I'm sorry. The Emperor in career, as an emblem of authority and leadership, the Emperor thrives in a career where he can be the driving force, making the decisions and setting a clear path for others to follow. His strong work ethic makes him a natural fit for roles that require structure and organization. With the ability to command respect, the Emperor demands loyalty from his subordinates. Okay, so that's the Emperor in career. The Emperor in wellness. In wellness, the Emperor's strong and assertive nature extends to his approach to wellness. He values discipline and physical strength, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a strong, healthy body by incorporating a structured fitness routine and taking proactive measures to address any body aches and stiffness. The Emperor thrives. Okay, the Emperor in finances. Ruling over finances with a firm hand, the Emperor promotes stability and strategic planning. His disciplined approach, coupled with his ability to make practical decisions, leads to financial success and establishing a solid financial empire. All right, the magic of the Emperor. Experience has brought you this far. Assess the situation with a calm demeanor before taking action. Keep a cool head, for it is the composure that truly for it is in composure that true reason resides. Sorry about that. Embrace the stability and grounding energy of hematite, the stone of Emperor. Okay, hematite. They're suggesting hematite. I see that. Yeah, I see that. I've got 4 crystals here I'm going to talk about in a minute. Hematite's not one of them, but I could see that. I could feel that. Okay. Let's see. The stone of the Emperor. And I didn't know hematite was the stone of the Emperor. That's interesting. That is super interesting. Okay, words of wisdom from the Emperor. Rely on the cultivation of experiences. Embrace the wisdom to adapt when needed and witness the grandeur of your empire unfold. The spirit guide, in this tarot, the spirit guide connected to the Emperor is the silverback gorilla. This gentle giant brings the gift of unwavering loyalty. For when provoked, the silverback gorilla transforms into a ferocious beast and will go to any lengths to fiercely defend those he loves. He will stand by your side, an indomitable presence, guiding and guarding you through life's trials with unyielding strength and determination. I love that. Okay, and for the last thing it has here for the Emperor, further indulgence. It says, embrace the thorns and roses of life with unwavering resolve, for within them lie the lessons of the Emperor. Pound on your chest and release your inner resounding roar. Let go of what's hindering your growth. Face challenges with resolute determination and find the beauty and power in every experience. The Emperor meets you on your path, giving you the power to assert your domination over your own destiny. You put this steel armor around yourself in the form of hostility and disinterest, whichever works to shield you best at the moment, but that's not who you are. This is a statement by Pauline Creedon. All right, there we go. That is such a thorough, absolute thorough way of explaining. I don't know, my words eluding me. That's just a thorough description of covering all bases of Emperor. There's one more in here. I'm going to show you this one. This comes from the Steampunk Tarot. The Emperor is very classic looking there on his throne. And it says, nature provides us with great bounty once a year. I make sure we have something to eat every day, creating order and stability. The Emperor, unlike the Empress, has strictly political and worldly associations. And this is why I chose this one. Can you tell me the book you're reading from? Yes, the one I was just reading from. Or this one? Are you talking about the one I was just reading from, Dean? Okay. If you're asking about the book I was just reading from that gives a very broad, it covers all the different, it comes from this, which is the Westwood Tarot. The one for, okay, so this is the Westwood Tarot. This is supposed to be like a little guidebook with this Westwood Tarot deck. Let me tell you, this is the best guidebook. It's the best. This is not a good booklet. This is a real book. The best, one of the best guidebooks for a tarot deck. I was not expecting that. I thought this was going to be just a cute little fantasy like fantasy art type tarot deck, which is kind of what I like. I was so pleasantly surprised by this book. It's amazing, Dean. So yeah, the Westwood Tarot, it is by Yasmin Westwood. She's very well known. All right, let me finish this real quickly. So the only reason why I brought this one in is because I haven't added this in yet, but the Emperor also is strictly political and worldly associations. Like the Empress, this card reflects the ideal characteristics of the role. As we have seen, the Empress in the essence of the creative power, which is based on ever-changing cycles, the Emperor, on the other hand, generates straight lines, grids, and consistency. Associated with the number 4, the Emperor embodies all the characteristics of that number, including stability and reliability. So that is one thing I wanted to talk about, was the fact that the Emperor is number 4. So in numerology, 4 is stability, home, family, structure. I mean, if you think about it, every chair has 4 legs. There's 4 corners of the earth. There's 4 elements. It's the base. So that makes sense that it would be number 4. Okay, so let's see. How much more? I don't have much more to say about the Emperor. I mean, he's dad. He's dad in the tarot, and he is the one in control, and he's the one that provides. And you know, that energy can be really good, and it can be taken also to a really bad place. But the gist of it, I think we got the gist of it. All right. So let me just give you guys a quick little, before I move forward and pick a few numbers and see if we can get some readings today. Let me ask you give you a little homework assignment to put in your tarot journal. I have a few questions here. Okay. Okay. Would I say he's a yes card? Depends on what cards you pull around him. It really does. It depends, and I feel the same way about the Empress. The Empress is mostly a yes card, but the Emperor would. I mean, people are going to jump to a no, because the Emperor is the one with the rules, and he's the one who is kind of rigid and set in his ways. So, like I said, though, it could go either way. So it really depends on what other cards are around it for that. So how do you react to a person in authority? That's my first question. How do you react to a person in authority? Are you submissive? Do you challenge the authority? Do you go along? Do you try to add or, make the authority or the rules better? I mean, how do you react to a person in authority? That's question number 1. Question number 2, and it goes with question number 1. So I guess that's question number 1A. And here's question number 1B. Where in your life have you ever chosen to be a rebel and go against the authority figure? And what did that bring you? Okay, question number 2. I'll wait for you guys to get that one written down. Question number 2. How comfortable are you with self-governance? Are you somebody who needs guidance? You're looking for guidance and structure. You have to have the rules set out for you. You have to have the strategy laid out for you so you can follow step by step. Or are you somebody who can make your own steps? So how comfortable are you with self-governance? Okay. MCK, yes, go ahead and put in a number between 1 and 100. If somebody else has already chose it, then we'll ask you to re-choose. But yeah, go ahead and stick a number between 1 and 100. And then the third question, What is your relationship with power and control when you are put into a place of authority? How does that make you feel? What do you do with it? What is your relationship with being put into a place of power and control? So I feel like by exploring these 3 questions, you really can get a good sense of the Emperor card energy. Okay. And that's all for the Emperor, guys. The Emperor guy is pretty cut and dry. I mean, yeah, there's a lot to him, but that's it in a nutshell. Okay, where's my, here it is. I wasn't really quite expecting to do readings today, but I feel the desire. So let me grab my number thing here. Real quickly, I forgot to show you guys the crystals for the Emperor card, and then I'm going to pick a number. Okay, so Jasper, ocean, it could be any type of Jasper. I've used all different types of Jasper. I always pick ocean Jasper as my favorite. So Jasper, for the emotional grounding. Okay, so that's the specific energy that you utilize from Jasper is emotional stability, emotional control. Okay, then we've got Amethyst. Amethyst for intuition. Amethyst is that royal purple authoritative energy. So Amethyst, affording the ability to go with the gut instinct and feel strong and secure in that. Onyx. Onyx, black onyx. Okay, onyx is one that I work with the Emperor card a lot. And red carnelian. Red carnelian for the foundation, for the structure, for the platform that is the Emperor. So Jasper, pretty much any type, whatever Jasper that you resonate with the most. Amethyst, black or onyx. Now, onyx can be different colors too. There's a green onyx too that I've worked with before that worked great. And carnelian, and those are the great crystals working with the Sam says, I love amethyst. Is that your favorite amethyst? Man, I got the most beautiful rainbow. I got 2. I got one that's amethyst, chevron amethyst sphere, and those are hard to come by. And then I got a rainbow fluorite sphere. They're both the same size, but they're just so beautiful. I don't know why, Sam, but they make me think of you. Okay, does everybody have numbers? Let's do it. I'm going to actually sage again, or I'll do palo. I'll do palo. Okay, I'm calling in my guides and protectors again. I know you're already here, but I'm calling you in for a different reason this time. Feeling drawn to do a few readings today since I missed all week. Is there any guides? Is there anyone who needs messages? If so, let me please deliver messages today. Asking for a connection to the God Source energy, asking for a collective connection to the God Source energy, asking for angelic protection to be placed around me, my platform, anybody watching, anyone I read for, pretty much just anyone. We are divinely safe and protected within the God Source energy for always. So be it, and so it is. Okay. I'm just literally smelling Christmas cookies. I'm not baking in my house, so it's coming from one of you guys. I'm smelling like Christmas candy, and I got the connection. Okay. And collectively, you guys are just feeling very like, let me feel this for a minute here. Everyone's really just ready for Christmas. Feels like everyone's really in the Christmas spirit. I'm feeling somebody who's really strongly in the Christmas spirit today. My son was this yesterday. So yesterday we went and did all the rest of our last minute Christmas shopping and Secret Santa. We've got several places we got to do Secret Santa or White Elephant. I don't know what you guys call it, but you know the game when you go to a party where you just exchange one gift and you draw names. We do that. We have a few parties that are doing that this year. So we went to go get the Secret Santa gifts. And my son, this same energy, I'm feeling it, very, very similar energy that my son was really excited. He got like a spike in the Christmas spirit yesterday. I'm feeling somebody's feeling that right now. Hi, Phoenix. Yay. Sam, I do too. But you know what? I make things. Most, you guys, let me show you what I just finished this morning for my best friend. Is she still on here? Okay, I don't see her. Okay, wait till you see what I made for my best friend's husband. I'll show you. I'll be right back. Pretty proud of it, you guys. Turned out pretty darn good. Pretty proud of it. He wanted a dragon box. So, what do you guys think? I hope he loves it. I gotta find a place to put it. Anyways, so this year I made a lot of my gifts. Sam says I've not even started wrapping. You love that? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Karen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he turned out really good. He wanted a blue eye, but he wanted a green dragon. So, and I even made the dragon scales blingy. It's scary. That's funny, Mama Bear. She said in a scary kind of way. It's definitely not something that I would put on my dresser. It's definitely a custom piece. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Yeah, it is scary. That is scary. What? But he's cool though. Yeah, it's a custom piece. Oh, there you are, Bestie. Do you love it? Do you think he's going to love it? Don't show him. He has to wait a few days. Yes, you have to have blingy scales. Yes, I agree. It made it, didn't it? Yes, Mama Bear, right? Imagine the eye watching you sleep. Nope, no, thank you. I think it'll probably sit in Rick's room. Dean says nothing better than creating bespoke items. Yeah, I do that. It's definitely going to, and I bless and place protection around everything. I bless every single crystal that I put in my store. I bless it to the highest good of wherever it ends up. Whatever the crystal is good at, I bless it that it'll be the best at clearing root chakras or whatever. There's a lot that goes into being a crystal practitioner, a lot more than just buying crystals and sticking them on a shelf. You got to know what you're doing and what the purpose is. And I'm also very specific about how I place the crystals and which ones I place next to each other and the groupings I put them in. It's very significant. People don't know these kind of things, unless they're right here with me. It's not something you really talk about too much, but somebody that works within the energies, I know which ones work good with each other, which ones don't work good with each other, which ones will kind of drain the other out if they're next to it, or taint or tarnish the energy, change it up, and so it's not going to be as effective, those kind of things too. So right, Lisa. Yeah, I don't think I would have that in my room either. No, I know I wouldn't have that in my room. This guy stays on my kitchen table for a couple more days and then he's going home. Yeah, it's definitely a boy's gift, isn't it? I know what you meant. I knew you meant lovely. All right, I'm going to pick a number. I'm open and receptive to receive on behalf of anyone who needs to receive messages from Spirit today. Anyone who's here today that needs to receive, I'm open and receptive. Guides, please lead me to who I need to speak to. I got 54. Yeah. Shirley, you're getting better at remembering the names. I was showing you some of my new pieces and you were calling them out right. You're definitely getting better. I'm going to pull in this new tarot deck. Who is 54? Who's the closest? We got 54. Ginger Bell. Did she get 50? Did you pick 54, Ginger? Or are you just the closest? I love the name Ginger Bell. That is the cutest. Yay, Ginger. Okay. Ginger, do you have a direct question you would like me to ask for you, or do you just want me to see what's in the energies for you? These little cards are so cool. I love the shape and the size. They work great in my hands. Energy. All right. All right. Open, receptive to receive on behalf of Ginger Bell. Please, spirit guides, please lead me to her message. What does she need to know in her here and now moment for the highest good? What does she need to know in her here and now moment for her highest good? Okay, I'm feeling some fear about something in your energy, Ginger. 3 of coins. This is collaboration. This is teamwork. This is working together with somebody. This is trusting and believing in someone to put in as much effort into something as you are, and maybe not having that feeling there. Feeling like someone's not putting in their fair share. That's coming through. And I'm picking up kind of like a fear of disappointing someone, like a fear of like saying the wrong thing or showing something about yourself that's going to maybe make someone think so. You're worried that it's going to change the way someone feels about you. This is coming through in your energy. Okay, just one at a time, please. 2 of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely a relationship. This is some kind of a partnership or a coupling or a relationship. In the Sun. Something being brought to light, something being spoken of. But happiness. The Sun is happiness. Material happiness. Material happiness. Okay, that's coming through for the Sun and the energy. Material happiness. And the 4 of Wands. This is family again. This is homecoming. This is okay. So your energy right now is feeling happiness, feeling contentment and happiness within your family relationship or partnership or collaboration of some kind. There's some happiness there, but maybe it's not everything's being completely, I don't even want to use the word honest, but like disclosed. Like maybe you feel like there's some things about yourself that you can't be fully transparent about. Maybe you're just a fear of some judgment, worried about what are they going to think, or if they're going to hold it against you. I also kind of sense in your energy that there's some kind of change that needs to take place, but you're afraid to do that as well because there's some resistance. I'm not exactly sure why, but there's some resistance to a change that's trying to take place within you. That's coming through too. There may be something that's going to happen during the holidays because the 4 of Wands comes through a lot during the holidays. The 4 of Wands comes out in so many readings in the holiday time of year because it is homecomings, celebrations, reunions, family and friends. Surgery on your foot scares you. Okay, that could absolutely be what it is. Partnership could be your doctor. Because a partnership doesn't necessarily have to mean love. When I say collaboration, a collaboration, this is the healthcare professionals. This is everyone together, maybe. And then this is a partnership. So the nervousness that you're feeling there, that makes a lot of sense. I've got the 8 of Coins here. This is the job card. So this is maybe being worried about them not doing a very good job on your foot or worried about how the surgery is going to turn out. I feel it's going to be good. I feel it'll be a good turnout. And I do feel like you have the support there to help you heal. Like I do feel like you have the support around you, like family or friends or healthcare professional. I do feel like the support is there for you. You know what your message is, sweetheart? Go for it. Get the surgery. It's important. It feels necessary. I told you there's a necessary change that needs to take place. It was something that feels necessary. You're getting the red or the green light as far as the healthcare professionals that you've chosen. That's very clear in the card. So I feel like there's safety there, and the people you've chosen to perform the surgery or whoever will be performing your surgery is going with the job card. The 8 of Coins is going to be very good at what they do. Okay. This is going to be a great turnout for you. I really do feel that way. Okay. I love being able to say that. Can I tell you why? because I had a foot. Now, I'm not trying to scare you. Please do not allow fear to creep up when I tell you this. Please, please, please. I'm just no fear here, just awareness. Okay. I had a foot surgery 2 years ago. Did nothing to vet the doctor that did my surgery. Just trusted that the insurance referral was going to send me to somebody who knew what they were doing. And he butchered my foot. I'm getting ready to have another surgery to fix what he did. So I didn't do my homework. I didn't do research on this guy. And come to find out, he is not a good doctor and he has multiple lawsuits against him. So point I'm trying to make is just, I actually have a really good feeling about the healthcare professionals for you. That came through in the cards with in a big way. Yeah, I do feel a good outcome for you. Definitely better than the one I had. So, okay, so let me see what you got to say here. You said, thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. Yes, I have foot drop from a bad fall. Oh, you do? I have, well, they call it drop foot here. So that's the term's kind of backwards here. It's called drop foot. So, okay, let me give you an alchemical thought to walk away with for the day. So drop foot, that's exactly why I fell and broke my ribs last week. I had an issue where I thought I lifted my foot up. But I didn't. That's so funny. Okay, here's your alchemical thought of the day. And this makes sense for you, okay? Because I feel like you may be thinking about this surgery, stressing out, feeling fear. I think it may go through your head a lot, and it's probably holding you back from ultimately making the decision to get it done. So this is what your guides want you to think about when it comes to that part of this. When it comes to letting fear creep up, letting fear set your imagination down wormholes, okay? Because I see that happening. This is what you're supposed to think about. When you find yourself in that energy where the fear is starting to take over and you're going down those little fear pathways, you're supposed to think about absolutely nothing. Seriously, empty your mind. Clear it out. You can do that. And we can all do that. If you don't want to think about something, you don't have to. So when that starts to come in, stop, clear your head, and think about nothing. Okay. I hope that helps. Yeah, I'd go for it. Yeah. I wish somebody would have done a reading for me before I did my foot surgery. I should have asked Natalie to do it. And you guys know what's crazy? Hi, lovely day. Oh, hi, Phoenix. Yay. You know what's crazy? You guys, every single time I ignore my intuition, I pay dearly, like dearly. The whole thing with the girl, red flags all over the place. I paid dearly. The night before I had my foot surgery, I approached my husband and my son, and I said, you guys, my guides are telling me not to do this surgery. Now, mind you, I had to fight for like 6 months to get this surgery. I was going in there to have a bunion scraped off the side of my foot. That's it. That's it. He ended up breaking my big toe and putting pins in it. He removed he removed the middle knuckle out of my second toe and put a pin down through it. I have a metal allergy, so my body rejected all those pins and my foot turned black. I lost all the feeling from about halfway on my foot forward. I have no feeling. I almost lost half my foot over this, doctor. So the night before the surgery, I told the boys, I'm like, you guys, I have a bad feeling. My guides are telling me not to do this. And the boys they were like, no, Mom, you're just, well, yeah, my husband doesn't call me Mom, but they were like, no, you're just nervous. You're just nervous. You're just scared. You're just nervous about going under anesthesia and, all of that. You're just nervous. It'll be okay. You've been fighting for this surgery for 6 months. You worked too hard to get it. Before this, I was walking 2 miles a day, every single day. I was starting to have pain about halfway through in one of my feet, on the side of my feet, because I had like a bunion on the side. So I was just going in there to have that fixed, and they ruined my foot. Now my foot is shaped, the first half it's shaped like a normal foot, but the whole end of my foot is a club. It's like I can't wear normal shoes. I can't even wear shoes. I have to wear different types of shoes, but I can't wear normal shoes. I can't go into a shoe store and buy a pair of shoes. I can buy one shoe because I can't wear normal shoes on my feet. So mind you, I am going to have another surgery. Hopefully they'll be able to fix it, or at least do some kind of reconstructive or something so that my foot's more of a normal shape, so that I can actually like wear shoes. Because right now I wear open-toed like sandals a lot. I wear the bear paw boots because they're really stretchy and big, like the big boots. I wear those. But yeah. So should have listened to my gut, because my guides were trying to tell me. That's very, very important that we listen to our gut. But there's a difference between overthinking. I saw that word. That's a good one, Sam. There's a difference between overthinking. That's when you allow your mind, the fear, to take your mind to things that are unrealistic. Okay. But for me, it's a kind of a fine line, because I wasn't getting shown anything fearful. I was just being told, don't do it. It's not for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. What happens to me is I get an image in my head that looks like a red X, a big giant red X, when I'm not supposed to do something. That's happened to me since I was a little kid, a big red X. And I kept getting the red X. And it's like, you guys, I'm not supposed to do this surgery. And then the next day we got there and it was postponed by an hour. So I had to sit there an extra hour thinking about how wrong it was for me to be there. And it was definitely, my guides warning me. I meant it from what your boys were saying. Yes, yes. From what the boys were saying, they were telling me I was overthinking. Yes, 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 absolutely. And it, probably in a way they were right, but it was also my guides trying to warn me for sure. So make sure you vet your doctor, sweetheart. That's my whole point, Ginger. Okay, make sure you vet your doctor. Okay, and it's okay because he works for you. We give doctors way more authority than they need or should have. They actually work for us, and we know our bodies better than them. Even though a lot of times these doctors will try to make us feel like they're the boss of us. We're the boss of them, and they don't get money unless we decide to be their patients. And, I just feel like if you don't trust a healthcare professional, run, because not all of them are there for the right reasons. Okay, let's pull another number. I do got to get back to work, you guys, but I miss you so much. 76. 76. Who is the closest to 76? Oh. Just remember, it will be better getting it done. Yes, yes, yes. Is it Shirley? Is it Shirley? Is it Shirley? Okay, Miss Shirley. Oh, yay, my bestie. My bestie gets lots of readings from me. Okay, bestie, let's check the energies for you. My beautiful bestie. Let's use this deck. That is so smart, Dean. Dean says he always gets a second opinion. Me too. Now. Now, mind you, my regular doctor, just my regular general doctor. Hi, Stardust. My general doctor is amazing. She's not just my doctor. Maybe I'm a little spoiled with her because she's actually my friend. Whose doctor actually makes him a beautiful raw silk embroidered embellished mask to wear to get married because it's COVID. My doctor made me the most beautiful white raw silk with beautiful embellishments, this beautiful mask to wear, because I was engaged. COVID happened right after I got engaged, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's going to ruin my wedding. We had like 200 people invited, but then remember they limited it to like 50 people per gathering. And so that was really, really hard. And even with the 50 people, she didn't want me gathering. So my doctor made me a mask. it's so beautiful. She's my friend. So I do have that, feather in my cap that she's pretty good about like knowing who she refers me to. The problem was the person she referred me to at first wasn't taking any more patients at the moment. So I ended up going to the second referral. It just slipped through the cracks. But. Okay, my bestie. My bestie is pointing out Creed. Because I got one of my Christmas presents early from my bestie. She's taken me to see Creed. She's taken me to a rock concert. Yay! I'm so excited. It's actually Creed, Three Doors Down, Wolfgang Van Halen, and what's the other one? Or is that it? It's like 3 or 4 people we're gonna go see. Anyways, that was my Christmas present for my bestie. I'm so excited. So excited. I've been telling everybody, don't buy me things this year. Don't buy me things. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, bestie. This is, I already knew this was going to come through in your energy. I already knew. This is pulling back. This is taking yourself out of a situation that's not serving your highest good. This is redirecting your energy to something more positive. This is moving on. Leaving a situation you can't change. Knight of Wands. This is keeping boundaries. This is keeping and maintaining boundaries. Yep. You know why. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. This is feeling apathy. This is feeling sadness, unfulfilled. This is feeling loss, regret, loss in your energy. Okay, I'm just going to say it without saying too much, bestie, about your personal life. You and I know what you're going through right now. And you and I know that this is the worst time of year to be having family issues. Okay. Feeling separated from your family or feeling on the outs from somebody you love very, very much. Feeling like this person is in danger and feeling like you're supposed to rescue them, but they won't let you. This is in your energy. This is strongly in your energy. Feeling a desperate need to fix the situation, but having no control over it and having to be on the sideline, watching it happen. This is in your energy. Okay, spirit guides, what advice can we give her? So you're being told to place boundaries around you, energetic boundaries. So I'm seeing limiting yourself on how much you're looking into this person or watching this person's social media. Limit yourself on how much you speak on this individual. It's very hard to do right now during the holidays, because holidays are all about family, and that's where a lot of our most magical memories lie. Limiting your thoughts when it comes to this person, you need to do some kind of a diversion thing. So when you start catching yourself going down the thought, the memory that leads to another memory, that leads to another, this is something that's happening for you. I'm seeing it. When this happens and you just give into it, and then pretty soon you're just sobbing and you're sitting here in this pool of memories, and it has completely overtaken you. Now your vibration is just right here at this low point. Okay. When you, at the onset of this, when you start to feel the first memory that pops in, or you see something on TV and it reminds you of this person, and you're like, oh, that reminds me of, stop yourself right there. I'm not telling you not to think about your loved one. I'm telling you right now not to think about your loved one. It's not healthy for you. Okay. They have to work through their own thing. You have to let them. I know you have a huge need because you're mama bear in our physical life. I don't know how it's about our real world. You're mama bear for everybody, and you have this need to want to set everything right. And what your guides are telling you is that you don't have any control over this situation. There's nothing. There's no control here for you. What you do have control over is yourself and how you allow this situation to affect you. So spirit guides are telling you it's time to kind of create some kind of boundaries as to where you'll let your thought processes go, how much time you spend thinking about this individual. I think you should probably not reach out in this moment. It's just not going to help anything. It's going to make you feel worse because I feel like you will be rejected, which will hurt you even more. I want you to lean in to the knowledge that I'm telling you, and I've never lied to you, bestie. I've never ever told you something I didn't fully believe with all my heart. There will be a good outcome, but it has to run its course. There's going to be damage done to this person in the process of this, and they're going to need you. So you just need to hold your light and your vibe until they need you so that you're in a good place to help them when it's time. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and let it be that. We'll do 2 readings today. I have to get back to work. I have got to get these crystals inventoried. It is so much work just having to research the prices and the value and go through each one and look at each one. It's a lot of work. I just want to get it done so I can get back to my normal life, right? Okay, so thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out and learning about the Emperor with me. Thank you so much for my moderators. You guys are amazing. Oh, Jenny! Jenny slipped in. Hi, sis. Nice to see you. So much. I love to come here and connect with the vibe here. It's definitely high vibrational and loving, and I just appreciate you all so much. I am absolutely, it is my intention to be back again on Tuesday. Granted, I don't fall and break any ribs, and I get all my crystals in my shop. Like, I really do love coming here and connecting with you guys. So I'm going to try to get back to that on Tuesday, but I got to do priority stuff. I love you too, Jenny. I love all of you. And thank you guys so much for always being here. Thank you, Sam. Thank you guys so much. And you know what? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll see you before Christmas. So I'll say Merry Christmas, but that won't be the last time I say it before Christmas. But Merry Christmas. I hope everybody is ready. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you guys in a couple days, okay? Thank you so much. Love you. Blessed be. Thank you, moderators. You guys are awesome.